Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GCP here playing some good old Black Ops 2, man. Actually, it's funny because one of these gameplays that I got, actually the gameplay you're watching right now, I was actually prepping myself for the You Pick I Play where I got to use the chai comb. So this is actually an old gameplay, but I did really well in this game, and it just wasn't a live commentary. But it was supposed to be, but it wasn't. And I was kind of prepping myself for the chai comb, Chico. How do you pronounce it? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. But this gun is a beast, man. I went 21-3 to finish off this gameplay, basically. And as I was playing this game that you're watching, I got to realize that, and as you see some evident lag right here, what else is new in Treyarch's lane, right? I got to find out just how powerful this weapon really is. And I had a really good time with it. And one of the things that I actually like to do when I have a You Pick I Play, if I don't really have a lot of experience with the weapon that's requested, I will play maybe 1 or 2 games to kind of get me, warmed up to that weapon, so that way I know how it works and how I'm gonna use it in a live commentary format. So that's one of the things that maybe you didn't know that I do with the You Pick I Play series, and just letting you in on a little secret that I do. It's not really cheating, right? If I play a couple of games with it just so I can get warmed up to it, so I have a somewhat decent game, right, with it in the series, because I want to make it at least somewhat entertaining and a good show for you guys. So yeah, so there is that. But anyways, hopefully you enjoy that in the background. So today, actually, for school, I had a math test. Okay, now, I'm not really a math person. Okay. My strong suit in school was more of the English side, English was more of my forte, not so much math. So I had a math test today for school, and for some reason or the other, I was just so nervous because you know how I told you for last semester there were a couple of people who didn't pass, right? They had to drop the program, and that just had my nerves up in a bunch. Even if I had not passed this test, I would have gotten another chance. But I don't even want to allow myself to get to there, okay? Because if I can just pass it now, then I don't have to worry about having to do a retake and then worry about. I don't even want to worry about that. So let's not even go there. I'll get anxiety talking about it. And I'm not really someone who gets a lot of anxiety, but for some reason, just seeing how real it was that people actually have failed and they've got kicked out essentially out of the program because of not passing, I think my nerves were higher up than normal. Usually when I'm going through a test, it's not really a big deal to me, but for some reason this was, and like my heart was palpitating really fast, and also like my fingers were shaking, and I didn't understand why. And I was telling myself while I was taking this test, I was like, you know what, GCP, calm down. Like, it's not a big deal. Take a deep breath. Everything will be okay. There's no reason for you to get to this anxiety point. And honestly, that's never really happened to me. Not this bad. But somehow today it did. And I did take a deep breath, and I was kind of coaching myself in my mind. I'm like, calm down. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You need to slow your roll. Everything will be okay. You'll do great. And then I did that. I physically took a deep breath, and then it just happened again. My heart just went back up and it started racing again. It was all sorts of crazy, and I just couldn't explain it. And I was just like, man, this is wild, man. I've just never felt that before. Have you guys ever felt that test anxiety before? What's the worst that's happened to you in a stressful situation when it comes to tests? Has something similar like that happened to you? Maybe you sweated, or maybe you peed yourself? Maybe you pooped yourself? Tell me your experience with test anxiety, because I think this is one of the first that happened to me. But anyways, with that being said, I actually, good news, passed the test, only missed 1 question, and I did really well. So I just don't know why this sort of manifested. And well, I kind of know the reason why, because I was just stressed and extra careful more than usual. But yeah, that's crazy that happened. It's one of the first. I want to know your guys' experience with test anxiety. Has that ever happened to you, or it's not a big deal for you guys? And you know what? You're like, GCP, you're weak sauce. Like, why? Why does that happen to you, wuss? Anyways, let me know that down below in the comment section. Interested to hear about that. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This is GCP, and I am signing off.